Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Electricity, that's what we've been about since 1936. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. But over the years, it's become more than that. It's about powering our neighbors' heating in the winter, keeping the lights on at the ball field, and keeping your phones charged to capture those special moments. We are proud to be part of your community. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care, We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
We are live under the Friday night lights in Ringwood tonight for the Squirtle High School football game of the week. 2 weeks into Class B District 2 play, there are only 2 teams without a district loss, and they battle tonight as the Ringwood Red Devils take on the Oklahoma Bible Academy Trojans. OBA has had quite a run under Chris Kayott. They've won 27 of 30 games over the last 2.5 seasons and backed up last year's run to the state semifinals with a 5-1 start to this season that finds them ranked 5th in the state in Class B. Judd Cheatham is their focal point offensively, averaging over 160 yards rushing per game. Ringwood's record is a little deceiving and maybe a little disappointing at 3-3. The Red Devils have some good size and experience with 9 starters returning from last year, but they've lost games to really good teams, Timberlake, Covington Douglas, and Turpin. Those weren't district games, so what only matters is what happens last week. They beat Kremlin Hillsdale 51-12 to get to 1-0 in district play. Adam Dieselhorst is with me tonight for this game on a breezy night in Ringwood. And, the home team is the underdog here maybe, but Chris Kayott with maybe a little shorthanded tonight. He knows that the team he's playing can be very dangerous.
Well, yeah, I think both these teams have a lot of respect for each other. Ringwood poses a big threat to OBA. I think on OBA's side, you're going to see them leverage the Cheatham kid a bunch, but man, a lot of speed, a lot of size on Ringwood's side. I'm really excited about this one.
This should be a fun ball game. We're so glad to be with you on fall break. It looks like a lot of people decided to take the break and not show up for the game tonight. Kind of a light crowd, but we're going to bring it to you here on Squirtle, and we hope you enjoy it.
They're all at home watching Squirtle.
That's exactly right, or in the mountains or somewhere watching Squirtle. We're so glad to have you with us for this big B2 battle in Ringwood. The homestanding Red Devils host the OBA Trojans. Kickoff is coming up on the Squirtle High School football game of the week.
Things bring communities together like high school sports. The passion, the drama, the atmosphere, the tremendous thrill of victory, and the agonizing pain of defeat. There's nothing like it, and nobody in Oklahoma brings you all of that better than Squirtle. So sit back, hold on, and get ready for another thrilling ride, because it's time once again for the Squirtle Game of the Week.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
It really should be a fun night for high school football here tonight in Ringwood. We are at Gary Chris Field. And I'll be honest with you, I have done a lot of ball games, high school football across Northwest Oklahoma over the past 20 years. I think this is the first time that I have done a game at Gary Chris Field in Ringwood, despite the fact it is 20 miles from my house. And now you see entering the scene from the right side of your picture, the Oklahoma Bible Academy Trojans, OBA, a record of 5-1 coming in. They're 1-0 in district play. Their one district win a week ago. They knocked off Cherokee 52-22. Chris Kayot's squad made that run to the state semifinals a year ago. They were unblemished until the loss to Sealing in the state semis, and they're picked to win this district this year. Ringwood 3-3 on the season as they enter the scene. They're also 1-0 in district play. Their district win over Kremlin Hillsdale on the road last week, 51-12. Eric Bradley, the head coach for Ringwood in his second year, 9-9 his record here at Ringwood. Previous to that, he spent 4 years as head coach in Wewoka. He was 25-19 down in southeast Oklahoma. And his first year, he got Ringwood to the playoffs. They won a playoff game before losing to Velma Alma in the second round. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, glad to be with you. Ella Sunken, our producer-engineer. Camden Billy on camera tonight, wherever you're watching us from. And we know it is fall break, so you could be darn near anywhere. We are glad to have you on Squirtle. This should be a fun one, getting back to the 8-man ranks tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tom, that is amazing, that stat, that you've never done a Ringwood game. I mean, as many games as you've called, especially in this area, and I mean, this in these classes, an 8-man, and you know, we're big about the 8-man schools and cover a lot of 8-man games. I can't believe that.
I have done a lot of basketball games, but I have not done a football game here. I've done road games with Ringwood, but I've never done a home game. And I tell you what, beautiful as you see out behind us to our west, a great Northwest Oklahoma sunset. It is windy like you get in Northwest Oklahoma as well, with temperatures in the low 60s. Really is nice football weather. OBA wearing the home or the road white tops, black numbers, and black pants, black helmets. Ringwood, the home Reds from top to bottom. And we are just about ready to go. For OBA, teeing it up and kicking it away is Andrew Campbell. And the kick is taken at the 10-yard line. On the return, far sideline, looking for some running room out to near the 30-yard line. And being pushed out of bounds, the carry by Alex Gonzalez. And we'll talk about him a lot tonight. Alex Gonzalez, 25 carries, 145 yards rushing on the season, but he's had some big plays, a couple of punt returns for touchdowns, a kickoff return for a touchdown, a 91-yard reception. You got these guys in the backfield, Alex Gonzalez and Cody Conaway. It'll be fun to watch them. Conaway's lined up out at the in the slot right now. Play tight end, H-back, fullback, wherever you want him, 3 wide to the near side as they empty the backfield. First down and 10, and the line of scrimmage is the 28-yard line. Quarterback is Rowdy Schmidt. He wants to throw it. Ball is caught. That is Noah Schmidt with the catch across the 30-yard line to the 31, picking up about 3 on first down to bring up second down and 7. Kind of getting a little feel for him, feeling him out right there. That's Rowdy Schmidt to Noah Schmidt, the brothers.
Well, they ought to be able to do that in their sleep, right?
Now, you would think.
That ball almost hit the back of the head of the guy out there blocking, and Brother Schmidt knew it was coming to him.
For Noah Schmidt, his 23rd catch of the season. He's caught 23 for 242 yards and 4 touchdowns, averaging 11 yards a catch. Second down and 7. They'll hand off this time. This is Conaway, and a flag flies. This one's going to come back, most likely a hold out there on the end. Cody Conaway, 46 carries for 281 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. He averages 6.1 yards a carry, and he missed a game this season. Let's see. He missed the Canton game due to injury. His best game of the season, 11 carries, 67 yards. Actually, 6 carries, 71 yards rushing and 3 rushing touchdowns last week against Kremlin Hillsdale in a rout. So it's an illegal block in the back, not a hold. So mark him back 10 yards, take it back to the 21-yard line. And that will bring up second down and about 17. Just underway here, 11-11 to play in the first quarter in Ringwood. Ringwood and OBA with first place in Class B District 2 on the line. Empty the backfield. Rowdy Schmidt to throw. Looking left, now he wants to run. Cuts it back toward the far side of the field. Will get out across the 25-yard line to the 27 before he was taken down. So Rowdy Schmidt with the carry. Out to the 28. So he'll end up picking up 7. Make it the 27-yard line. We'll give him 6. I like to be precise when I'm keeping my stats. So it's third down and 11. From the 27-yard line as OBA looks to get Ringwood's offense off of the field, 3 and out. Rowdy Schmidt, pump fakes, now wants to run. And he will lower his shoulder, get out near the first down. He'll be about a yard short. Rowdy Schmidt, 77 carries, 488 yards rushing, and 8 touchdowns, leads this team on the ground. And the carry out across the 35-yard line to the 36. He'll gain 9.
Well, a great decision there by him. And obviously, he's not a quarterback that's going to slide. He's going to make you feel the pain when he comes up.
Hey, he's a big kid. He's 6'2", 180 pounds, and he can run with it. Here's fourth down and 2. Big play early on here. The 2 backs flanking Rowdy Schmidt in the backfield.
Might be quick kick here.
Well, Rowdy Schmidt is their punter. He will do just that. Good call. Nobody's back. And it will take a nice roll inside the 30-yard line. So getting some field position right there. OBA will take over first down and 10 on their 29.
I like that decision too. And I'll tell you, with the way the wind's blowing, that was a heck of a punt because that wind's blowing right in his face.
Yeah, that was into the teeth of the wind. And the line of scrimmage was the 36-yard line, and the ball was down to the 29. So you're talking 21, 31, 30, 35, 36-yard kick. That's pretty impressive into that wind. So OBA will take over. Get our first look at their offense here tonight. This drive will start with 9:27 to play in the first quarter of a scoreless ball game. Quarterback is Judd Cheatham, and he'll try to run it up the gut, and he's pushed back. Not a whole lot there. Give him 1 to the 30-yard line. Boy, they collapsed on him. Sea of red. That stop. Cody Conway with the stop. Conway, we'll talk about him a lot tonight on both sides of the ball. So the gain of 1 brings up second down and 9. Yeah, Cody Conway, 6'1", 230. Linebacker on defense, running back on offense. He'll catch the football. He'll run with the football. He's a weapon. Near side, here comes Cheatham, and he's stretched out and run out of bounds. Leading the way there for Ringwood's Alex Gonzalez.
Great job that time by holding the edge for Ringwood and stretching the play out.
Gain of a couple out to the 32. I'll give him the 31, so not as much as I thought. Just a 1-yard gain for Cheatham. And now you've got third down and 8. 8:35 to play in the first quarter. Sun going down. The lights will start taking effect. OBA going from right to left with the wind here in the first quarter. 2 wide to the near side. Rolling to his right is Cheatham, has a man, ball caught. Running room across midfield for Elijah Chambers, and he's pushed out of bounds, but a big gain on third down and 8.
There's a flag down.
And the flag is back here near the line of scrimmage. And OBA is walking like Judd Cheatham's walking back like this is going against. No, it's a towel.
It's a flag. They're using pink flags.
Yeah. It should be a pink flag. It's laying at the line of scrimmage back at the 32-yard line. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and you see the Ringwood coaches, including Coach Bradley. They're decked out in pink shirts, looking good for the cause.
Flag.
So no flag now. So give him the completion down to the 18-yard line. Big gain. So the gain, 51 yards. 51-yard hookup from Cheatham to Elijah Chambers. And it's first down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 18-yard line. And OBA is knocking on the door here on their opening drive. The big 3rd and long play deep into Ringwood territory.
Oh, goodness.
This time the snap to Liam Berry at quarterback, and we'll see a little bit of both of them, Berry and Cheatham. Cheatham was lined up wide to the left. But before the play got underway,
Going to be offsides.
Somebody had offsides against Ringwood, so 5 yards moves it closer toward that OBA goal line. And down inside the 15-yard line to the 13. And it will be first down and 5. Second meeting all time between these two teams. Last year was their first meeting. OBA won 56-14.
We had that game last year.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
At OBA.
You bet.
So now first and 5. Right side looking for some running room. Is that Ian Easton, I believe? Yes, Easton will gain a couple 3 down to the 10-yard line. He'll pick up 3 yards.
Say that's one thing about Ian Easton. We've seen him the last couple of years. You will not see a kid to run harder than he does. I don't know if you remember us calling that game at Sealing last year, but he had some very tough runs in that game.
Great kid. He's a National Merit semifinalist for the National Merit Scholarship. That means he's smart, a lot smarter than I was. It is second down and 2. And his coach, Chris Kayott, calls him the best leader he's ever coached, right up the middle. And Easton will get down inside the 5. He was tripped up just before he crossed the goal line down to the 1. So a gain of 9. So Easton back-to-back carries. Carries the load down to the 1-yard line. I bet he gets it again. 5 minutes into the ball game, 7 to play in the first quarter. And OBA is right there on the doorstep.
False start.
Yep. And the snap was to Cheatham. And was there a flag because somebody moved early? But they're going to say touchdown. OBA's offensive line, they moved, and then Cheatham took the snap and ran into the end zone.
Yeah, I'm a little confused there.
I think they did not throw the flag. I think it's a touchdown. They're lining up for the 2-point conversion. So it's a 1-yard touchdown run by Judd Cheatham. And they will go for 2. Too wide to the right side, a tight end left. And the snap to Cheatham, angling left and steps into the end zone for 2. As the official on the near sideline, the linesman takes a spill. 8-0, OBA, 6:45 to play in the first quarter. We're back after this. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking?
Now, Ringwood had OBA off schedule, 3rd down and 8, and then the big hookup, 51 yards from Judd Cheatham to Elijah Chambers. Continued the drive, and Judd Cheatham scores on a 1-yard run. He got the 2-point conversion, 6:45 to play in the first quarter. It's 8-0. OBA on top, capped a 6-play, 71-yard drive. It took 2 minutes and 42 seconds off the clock. And now Eli Lichty will tee it off and kick it away from the 40-yard line with the wind. Boy, OBA fans turned out tonight. Those stands across the way are pretty darn full as the ball keeps blowing off of the tee. Put it on the tee and hold it for Eli Lichty, and he'll boot it away. It's high and short. It's going to hit the ground and picked up on the bounce and fumbled, and eventually picked up by Hayden Hutchins, and then a late flag. I'd like to see what the call is here. Yeah, I mean,
is it going to be unsportsmanlike, or I mean,
why would it be unsportsmanlike conduct? I just saw him fumble the ball, and then OBA tried to jump in there and jump on it. Let's see what this is. Personal foul.
Oh,
face mask against OBA, which will be good for field position for Ringwood as they start this drive.
I didn't think there was a face mask there. It didn't look like it, but the official was 3 foot away.
That's exactly right. He's got a better look at it. So this drive will start with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. And it will start from the 33-yard line. Ringwood 3 and out their first trip. Trailing now 8-0. Schmidt dumps it out left side to Conaway, catching it on the run and getting down there the sticks.
That's a tough play to defend. I really like that play call.
It's kind of a Patrick Mahomes kind of a play right there. You know,
keep the guy behind you.
Exactly right. Looks like Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce out there flanking you to the far side. So the gain out across the 40-yard line to the 43, a gain of 10. And for Conaway, it's his 17th catch of the season. First down and 10. 43-yard line. Near flat, Conaway again tried to one-hand it, and this, are they going to blow the whistle? Did they blow the whistle?
Yeah, they did.
It's incomplete. It was close. The way it looked for a moment, it looked like Conaway had to reach back and tried to reel it in like maybe it was thrown behind him and therefore a backward lateral, but they'll say incomplete. That'll bring up second down and 10. Schmidt has some time. Now rolling right down the field. And the pass incomplete. Threw it behind a couple of potential receivers down there. Gonzalez is one, and then Noah Schmidt the other. But now third down and 10. Back-to-back incompletions now. Brings up third down and long.
Boy, Roddy took a big hit there, too, and he let loose of that. Big hit was applied by Chambers.
Yeah, 61 degrees outside right now, so really a beautiful night for high school football, albeit a little bit breezy, but that wind will go down as the sun goes down. Third down and 10. Slot to the right, wide out to the right side, to the left side, excuse me, and a one-back set and a timeout. 6:18 to play in the first quarter. Third down and 10 coming up. It's 8-0 OBA. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
3rd down and 10 after the Ringwood timeout here midway through the first quarter, trying to keep this drive alive. Schmidt going deep. Hangs it up there for Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes back and makes the catch. Almost like a punt, and Gonzalez had a beat on it. There is a flag on the play back in the backfield. Did he take a shot?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. I was watching that ball. That ball sat up there in the air forever.
It
might
was
be
a
face mask.
It was against the wind, hung up there, and Gonzalez was able to come back to it. Oh, it's a hold. Bring it back. Wow, that is big. That turns a big gainer into 3rd down and 20.
I didn't think that ball was ever going to come down. That looked like that Hail Mary against an OU Texas game.
You know, it's a play that against the wind, throw it up for grabs, and you hope that your guy's more athletic than their guy, and that's what happened in that case.
No doubt.
So now 3rd down and 20.
Might be the play to go to here again.
Back at the 33-yard line. Step up. Ball caught far sideline. Shy of the first down. Little running room, not much. So Noah Schmidt with the catch, but it'll still be 4th down at about 7 by the time they get this ball spotted across the 45-yard line to the 47. So a gain of 13 on the play. And they'll punt it away into the wind. Rowdy Schmidt will stand at his 35-yard line.
Ooh.
Nope, it's a fake. OBA was not
Sniffed
fooled.
it out, yeah.
And they sniffed it out, and the pass complete to Gonzalez, but he's tackled far short of the line to gain. So OBA was not fooled. And OBA will take over in Ringwood territory at the 49-yard line.
I like the play call. The pressure just got there too quick, and Schmidt had to kind of pump, and that gave the defender time to come up and make the tackle, because I think if they'd have been able to get the throw quick enough, that Gonzalez may have gotten the first down.
So the drive will start, we'll say, the 48-yard line in Ringwood territory, and the drive starts with 5:17 to play. In the first quarter, OBA on top by a score of 8-0, excuse me. It's Barry, the quarterback, hands off on the sweep near side to Ian Easton. He just lowered his shoulder, ran over a defender, and then kept going.
Nice little spin move,
Man.
too.
So Easton with a nice run. You don't see a lot of that from him. You see him going more north and south. He came out there, turned the corner, went down the near sideline, and down to the 22-yard line. So he gains 26. 3 carries, 38 yards rushing here for Ian Easton. 1st down and 10 at the 22. This time it's Cheatham turning it up. Cheatham steps out of a tackle. Cheatham gets into the end zone. Touchdown, OBA. Man, Judd Cheatham.
So much speed.
They can't get him down. He's just shifty and hard to tackle. And he showed it right there as he scores from 22 yards out. $14-0, the 2-point conversion upcoming. As OBA has jumped out to an early 2-touchdown lead in Ringwood. First place in B2 on the line. Cheatham to throw.
Nice.
Caught.
Great play call.
Caught by Elijah Chambers, who caught the big pass in the first drive. 4:45 to play in the first quarter, and OBA on top of Ringwood 16-0. You're watching the game of the week. We're so glad to bring it to you on Squirtle.tv.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then Next Gen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Well, OBA made Ringwood pay after they went forward on fourth down and came up empty. They took the short field and scored in 32 seconds. 2 plays, 48 yards. Judd Cheatham, a 22-yard run. Then Cheatham to Chambers, the 2-point conversion. 4:45 to play in the first quarter. 16-0 is our score. And Ringwood will get the football back. The ball picked up by Gonzalez in the bounce. Tried to shake the defender and will go down at just about the 30-yard line. And that is where Ringwood will take over first down and 10.
And look, it is on the tackle, Ian Easton.
It's
all over the place. You give a shout out to Ethan Sunken. He's out. He's off tonight, not having to do pay dirt because of the mixed up schedule. He let me know that not a better way to spend a Friday night than watching 8-man football on Squirtle.
There you go. Not a better thing to do on a Friday night than call an 8-man football game.
Ella told me that he went by himself down to the Rangers game the other night. So he's a sports fanatic.
There you go. 4:40 to play in the first quarter. First down and 10 for Ringwood from the 29-yard line. And right up the middle on the carry is your quarterback, Rowdy Schmidt. Boy, their kids are bigger than Ringwood.
Man.
They're big kids.
Yeah.
Or LBA, excuse me. Yeah, Ringwood's kids are big. I know that's what Chris Kayott was worried about coming into tonight. Gain of 4 that time for Schmidt. He's got now 3 carries for 19 yards. Second down and 6. Ringwood needs to put together a drive, change the field position game, get some points. Counter give this time. Conaway's in trouble, and he'll go down. Nick Beckman was the guy who eventually brought him down, also in there with Eli Lichty. They'll say Ian Easton's in there as well. He'll lose a yard on the play back to the 32.
Well, and Ian Easton was back there again and just would not let go of his leg. And I think that Conaway's had some issues with that ankle maybe, and that looks like he may have aggravated it again.
Yeah, he missed a couple of weeks ago. He missed the Canton game. So once again, you've got a third down and relatively long situation. 3rd down and 7. Schmidt to throw. Has time, has a man. Ball caught, first down. Out across the 40-yard line to the 45 is Adam Anderson.
Great ball by Schmidt.
So they'll mark it right at the 45-yard line, a gain of 13. So a nice hookup. Let's move the chains for Ringwood, trailing 16-0. Anderson's first catch of the night. 5 for 7 passing for Rowdy Schmidt so far in this one. First down and 10. Quarterback draw. And he'll get out to near the 50-yard line. Actually didn't go down. He fell backwards over the pile and finally goes down right at the 50. He'll gain 5. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. That's one thing Ringwood needs to do. They need to stay on schedule. Too many 3rd down and longs. Get 2nd down and 5, get 3rd down and 2, and then
penalties.
Move the chains. And penalties, exactly. That last drive was short-circuited by penalties.
That first drive, they had a penalty too as well.
So 2nd down and 5 from midfield, 16-0. OBA on top early on. The game of the week on Squirtle. Glad you're watching us on the WWLS, the Sports Animal website and app as well. Plenty of time now, rolling to his left on the run. Nice pass, but it was dropped. Good coverage by Cheatham, but it was dropped by Noah Schmidt. Should have brought that one in. He's blaming himself. It was right in the numbers. And give credit to Rowdy Schmidt, flush to his left, made a good throw back against the grain.
Well, that was just a great defensive play by Cheatham.
Stripping it, kind of getting a hand in there. Matter of fact, I think that Noah Schmidt had it for just a second before he did strip it away. So now you've got 3rd down and 5. And most likely in 2-down territory, down by a couple of touchdowns here late in the first quarter. 2 backs flanking, option to the far sideline. He fakes the pitch. And Rowdy Schmidt just lowers a shoulder, uses that huge body to get up near the 45-yard line, just shy at the 46. It'll be 4th down and less than a yard. Nice gain of 4. And Burnett on the stop for OBA. 28 yards on 5 carries for Rowdy Schmidt. Now it's 4th down and short. 4th down and less than a yard. They've got to get inside the 45. 7th play of the drive. Officials will stop play for a moment. Might be some kind of equipment issue on Elijah Chambers running over to the far sideline. McGuire Arnold runs in to replace him. So 4th down and short, and before the play gets underway, timeout, OBA. Let's take it with them. 1:05 to play in the first quarter. 16-0 Trojans. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical. 4th down and short. Snap it to Schmidt. First down and more, right up the gut down to the 40. Move the chains. 1st down, Ringwood and OBA territory.
That may not be a bad play to just keep running.
Big kid, straightforward, get what you can get. Gain of 6. Rowdy Schmidt at quarterback, their leading rusher. He can keep him honest. He can throw the football pretty well as well. I mean, he's thrown for over 1,000 yards this season. He's rushed for over 500 now. So 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 40-yard line, and we're inside a half a minute to play in the first quarter. This is the kind of drive that Ringwood needed, but they have to pay it off, and they will get the wind going into the second quarter here most likely after this play. They'll probably run it one more time and get into the second quarter and get with the wind. Rowdy Schmidt hands off Conaway, finding some running room before he was tackled. He was taken down by Nick Beckman. He'll gain about 4 or so. Nick Beckman just was like down low and just was sitting on his backside, just grabbed him by his lower half and pulled him down.
Gave him a hug.
Yep, gain of 4 by Conaway. And that will be the end of the first quarter. OBA, a couple of touchdowns. They lead 16-0. We'll take a break. So glad to have you with us on this Friday night in fall break. And you're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
So, not real big on paying big fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Electricity. That's what we've been about since 1936. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. But over the years, it's become more than that. It's about powering our neighbors' heating in the winter, keeping the lights on at the ball field, and keeping your phones charged to capture those special moments. We are proud to be part of your community. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
Back for the second quarter in Ringwood. Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst with you. We gave the keys to drive this machine to Ella Sunken. She's right next to us, making sure that we're in line, which is hard to do. And I think somebody's out of line there as somebody jumped early.
It's gonna be a false start, on the guard up top.
Yeah, move Ringwood back 5 yards, make it second down and 11, and that's the last thing you need. You got things going on a little bit. Now you've got second down and long, back to the 41.
Ella got us through some early technical difficulties. For some reason, our computer was just all sorts of out of whack earlier on.
She is a pro. I think she's got a future in this biz. Second down and a long 10 now. Rowdy Schmidt up the middle. Following his blocking out to the, down to the 35-yard line to the 34. So a nice gain. He'll pick up about 7 or so. I tell you what, keep doing that if you're Ringwood.
Yeah.
It's working.
I'll tell you.
I do it 2 times right here. It's third down and 4.
Why not? Gonzalez, man, he had a heck of a block. He put somebody on his back over there.
One thing about 8-man football, if you haven't watched a lot of it, which we have, 16-0 is nothing.
No, sure isn't. We'll say one thing I've noticed, that Ringwood's been pretty intentional about shortening this game. They've been taking a while to get plays in, being very patient.
Pitch it right side, Gonzalez. And he gets out near the first down. It'll be about a yard short at the 30-yard line, picking up 4. But, Ringwood, they're going to take 4 downs here. They're not going to punt. They'll take all 4 downs to move the chains.
Look at that score over there. Kingfisher leads Metro Christian 3-0 in the second quarter.
Wow, in the second quarter. That's a high point for Kingfisher right now this season. 4th and short, quarterback sneak. Yep.
Oh, he lost
and he
the ball.
fumbled the football, but I think they pushed it forward. The ball's loose, and I think somebody jumped on it.
Yeah, Rodriguez or Gonzalez.
Gonzalez did. He came in from behind and jumped on it, and it should be near the first down. It's going to be inside the 30-yard line, very close to the stick. They may have to measure this.
Well, the one thing you also got to consider is you can't advance the fumble.
Yeah, you can't advance the fumble.
He almost kind of jumped forward a little bit with the ball, so the officials are going to need to make sure that they spotted it where it was truly recovered.
They're saying first down. So first down and 10 for Ringwood. Remember in the 70s, the Holy Roller, the Raiders with the fumble forward and into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown in the final 10 seconds, and the NFL changed that rule. You couldn't do that anymore.
Yep.
The Holy Roller, first down and 10. Back to throw this time across the middle. Ball is off the fingertips of Gonzalez. Or Adam Anderson, Adam Anderson. And he puts his hands to his helmet because he knows he probably had a touchdown. Adam Anderson had a big catch earlier, 13-yard catch back in the first quarter. That would have been a big one right there. Second down and 10. Schmidt, option, calls his own number, running room, runs over a couple of kids and is pushed out of bounds by Cheatham near the first down stick. It should be a first down. Now I think it's going to be inches short. Nope, they'll say first down. They will say first down and mark it at the 20-yard line. So a gain of 9.
And what a great drive here for Ringwood. Very methodical.
Yep.
Doing a good job of running behind that big line and keeping the ball in Schmidt's hands. I like it.
They've got to get 6 here. They cannot afford to go home empty-handed. And then most likely 2 more, get it back, cut the score in half. Schmidt throws it.
Nice.
Crossing pattern touchdown to Noah Schmidt. Rowdy to Noah. 20-yard touchdown pass. That was nice. You thought he was going to run that football.
Mm-hmm. They started with the option action, and Schmidt to Schmidt. Great play call.
Little slant across the middle, and there was nobody there behind him. So for Noah Schmidt, his 3rd catch of the night, his 25th catch of the season, his 5th touchdown reception of the year. And that will make it 16-6. They'll go for 2. Don't change anything. They will empty the backfield here. Everybody's on the right side. Rowdy Schmidt will run behind them. He'll get to the pylon. Yes. 2-point conversion at 16-8. 9:59 to play in the first half. Great drive for the Red Devils. They trail OBA 16-8. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Tremendous drive by Ringwood. 14 plays, 71 yards. It took 6 minutes and 41 seconds off the clock, and it ends in a touchdown. Schmidt to Schmidt. Rowdy to Noah. 2-point conversion run by Rowdy Schmidt. 9:59 to play in the first half at 16-8. OBA on top, but Ringwood getting a little bit of momentum, which they needed desperately.
Yeah, that was a big drive, and I really like the play calling. They did a better job of not making mistakes to shoot themselves in the foot, and they got themselves in the end zone making this game.
Jason Luna will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Put a toe into it with the wind. All the points have been scored with the wind tonight. Short kick. He lost his shoe, or that's the tee, excuse me, and the return for Liam Berry. He took it out across the 40-yard line. Tackled by Jose Navarro. First down and 10 at the 43 is where OBA will start this drive. 9:53 to play in the first half. OBA's 2 previous drives, Judd Cheatham a 1-yard touchdown run, and then Judd Cheatham a 22-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversions, 2 for 2 on the 2-point conversions at 16-0, and then Ringwood with the score to make it 16-8. So here comes OBA again, leading by a touchdown. Cheatham, look at him show the speed. Bursts through the hole, explodes across midfield. And he was stopped by Adam Anderson, or he might have been gone, down to the 41-yard line. So a gain on the play of 16 for Judd Cheatham. He's put up some huge numbers this year. I don't have full stats for the season, but last week he went for 152 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's gone for 190. Was averaging about 170 yards rushing a game. There he goes again, and he may be gone. See ya. I talked nice about him, and he shows us something. To the house for Judd Cheatham. 41-yard touchdown run, and OBA back up by 2 touchdowns. Wow, he's quick.
Well, and the thing is about him, too, is you can't just get hands on him. I mean, he is too strong. He's got such a low center of gravity, and he keeps his feet moving. You better get your legs churning. You better get shoulder pads on him.
3 rushing touchdowns, 82 yards rushing on just 6 carries for Judd Cheatham. Did not take long for them to answer. Took them about 35 seconds. Cheatham calls his own number again, in for two. That'll make it 24-8. 9:18 to play in the first half. OBA pushes that lead back to 2 full touchdowns. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Now, Ringwood scores, and then Judd Cheatham says, hold my iced tea. I'm going to take it 2 plays, 57 yards in 35 seconds. 41-yard run by Judd to make it 24-8. He got the 2-point conversion for good measure. And Ringwood back down by 2 touchdowns again to the near side, trying to find the edge and turn it up is Alex Gonzalez. And he'll get across the 40-yard line, and a late flag comes in well after the tackle at the 40-yard line. Right in front of the Ringwood bench. Wonder if somebody on this near side was lobbying for a late hit or a hit out of bounds. Late hit out of bounds. So Ringwood will take that, move it across midfield, and they will start at the OBA 45-yard line. Their best starting field position tonight.
I'm not sure I saw a late hit, but
yeah, I didn't either. But once again, we're kind of blocked out. They got the best view on it downstairs.
You doubting my vision, Tom?
I'm doubting my own vision. I was watching the same thing you were, and I didn't see it either. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen. First down and 10 from the 45. Rowdy Schmidt tries to find some running room. He'll get a couple 3. So second down and 7 down to the 42-yard line. Rowdy Schmidt now 9 carries, 53 yards. Most of that coming on that last drive. Well, Ringwood now just they've got to keep up. They need to score again.
And just keep doing what you're doing. I like the physical run play, and then get some timely throws. Here's a timely throw here.
Rowdy to throw this time. Left side one-on-one coverage to Noah, and he couldn't run under it. Incomplete. $62 yards passing so far for Rowdy Schmidt. 6 of 11 with that 20-yard touchdown pass to Noah to end that last drive for the Red Devils. Interesting stadium lights here in Ringwood. You look up at them, you can't see the light. The way they're positioned, the light is shooting straight down.
Or the new LED lights.
Yeah, yep. And it's bizarre because the field is lit up very well, but you can't see the lights up high. Near side, Conaway has some running room. 35-30, fumbles late. Ball loose. OBA has it. He was popped by Easton, I think. And Easton jarred the ball free.
Well, and that's just a mistake that you can't make in this game. The way that OBA is moving the ball, you cannot give the ball back to them without getting points on the board.
So 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 8:17 to play in the first half. And now OBA, who has not been stopped offensively yet, can take it down and grab a 3-touchdown lead if they can finish right here.
Be a hold this time.
Yeah, I think so. I think OBA will go backwards, although the tackle was made behind the line of scrimmage as Cheatham was wrapped up back at the 25. This makes you wonder, do you take the penalty 1st down and 20 or 2nd down and 13?
It looks like they're going to take the hold.
Yeah. So they'll mark it back inside the 20-yard line by the time all is said and done here. But they'll put it on the 19. We'll say 1st and 20. Cheatham tried to bounce off the defender and was wrapped up and tackled. Cody Conaway stayed with him.
That was Reyes Martinez on that tackle.
Oh, was it Martinez?
Yep. Good job there.
8 instead of 44, yeah. Conaway came in late. So no gain. Now we'll give him a gain of 1. To the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 19. Snap it to Cheatham, angling left,
That
and
was
nothing
Conaway.
doing.
That was Conaway that time.
No, I think it was Conaway in the tackle.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. A couple of yards out to the 22.
Well, this would be a big stop considering.
Considering that Ringwood has not stopped
Yes.
OBA yet. So 3rd down and 17. Spread the field, empty the backfield. Cheatham to run. Angling to the near sideline. Can he get to the edge?
Yes,
he
he
will.
can.
1st down and gets that 1st down. Wow. Got to the edge, turned it up. Out across the 40-yard line to the 44, gaining 22. That's a nice run.
What makes it so difficult? You've got to at least have a guy probably on both sides that is spying. You really don't want to run upfield. You almost would be happy with just letting him sit back there and try to make a throw because he's going to kill you with his legs.
That was a 22-yard gain on 3rd down and 17. Cheatham again, left side, accelerates. Was one tackle away from the end zone, basically, but he was pulled down from behind by Adam Anderson, but not before. He gains another 16 yards.
Well, and everything they do is, their run game stuff is so quick, and it makes it difficult. You better have, gaps accounted for, or Cheatham's getting 10 yards about every time.
10 carries, 123 yards rushing for Cheatham.
12 and a half. I said 10. I was almost there.
Yep. Cheatham again. This time tries to get to the edge, and he's run out of bounds after a short gain.
Better job there stretching it out for the Red Devils.
He'll still pick up 3.
Hurts his average, though.
It does. Clock stopped, 6:07 to play.
It's been a pretty quick first half.
These kids want to get to their fall break.
Mm-hmm. Get out of this cool weather.
Everybody else is having fun today. No school across the state. They're playing a football game on a Friday night. 2nd and 8, reverse. And coming up with it and almost fumbled the football is Elijah Chambers. He was able to reel it back in and maybe a yard or so. That's about all he'll gain to the 36. So now 3rd down and 5.
And obviously, if you're Coach K out here, you're calling, knowing you have 2 plays. Obviously, where they're at in field. So
3rd down and 5 from just outside the 35-yard line. 24-8. OBA with the lead and the ball up the middle. Easton, 1st down across the 30. Mark him at the 29. So a gain of 7. They're just using their weapons to maneuver down the field, matriculate down the field to the 29-yard line. Gain of 7. So a new set of downs. Power formation. Cheatham takes the snap, runs right behind his fullback, bounces it outside, down to the 23.
And just thinking back on it, how big was that play, that 20-plus yard run by Cheatham? Makes such a
3rd
big
and
difference.
17, yeah. Clock is rolling, 4.5 to play in the first half. Winner of this game will be the only undefeated team in district play left in B2. They'd be 2-0. Cherokee, Garber, and Pond Creek Hunter
beating each other up.
Yep, are 1-1. Short yardage up the middle, but enough for the 1st down, as Easton will get the carry inside to 20 to the 19, picking up 4. Logan Miller on the stop. He and Easton now 5 carries, 49 yards rushing. 1st down and 10, 19-yard line. Under 4 to play, first half.
Man, Bixby is just hammering Broken Arrow, 37-0 in the second quarter.
Man.
I believe that's
Bixby's good again.
I think that Enid High plays Broken Arrow next week, right?
Well, I know Enid High did want to play Bixby again.
Who does?
How about Cheatham? Fake the give to Easton.
Busted play.
Yeah, and he ends up getting inside the 15-yard line down to the 13. Busted play, he gained 6.
Man, Crescent 41-0 over Hinton in the second quarter. And that was a game. Yeah.
When we called that one on, we talked about that one. I think we all said Crescent was going to win, if I remember right. Was it unanimous?
Yeah.
Crescent with the win?
Yeah. I believe so.
So 2nd down and 5. $138 yards already for Cheatham. That time, they stayed home defensively, and Cheatham wasn't able to get anything. Yeah, Logan Miller there. A couple other Red Devils as well. So a loss of 1 back to the 14-yard line. And I believe, let me see here, that is the first negative carry of the night for Judd Cheatham. 3rd and 6. And down to the 10-yard line, but shy of the first down. Easton gets the carry, but they'll have a 4th down decision here to make. Down to the 11-yard line. 4th down and about 2.
Well, this would be a huge stop for Ringwood, obviously. Man, Carl Albert's up 42-0 over Bishop McGinnis in the second quarter.
OBA will get the football to start the second half, so they could score here. Final 2 minutes of the first half, and then compound it and get another one to start the third quarter. Cheatham turns it up, steps out of 3 tackles and scores.
Face mask too.
Wow. He's so small, he went down low, and he disappeared from sight, and he popped up on the other end of the tunnel and goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm telling you, he keeps his legs churning, and he runs hard too.
Will this be his 4th rushing touchdown of the night?
Yeah, it was a face mask from what I could see.
Yeah. He had 4 rushing touchdowns last week against Kremlin Hillsdale. Take it back against Cherokee. That was Cherokee. Touchdown. So, yeah, that's 8 touchdowns in a game and a half. That's not bad.
So they'll take that from the kick, right?
They'll have that option, yeah.
Yep. No, they will.
So the 11-yard touchdown run. That'll make it 30-8. The 2-point conversion upcoming. You know, we saw what I would say might have been, you know, OBA's lost 1 game this season. We did the broadcast against Sealing, lost 18-12. Or 18-14 was the final that game. That may be the best game OBA has played this year. I mean, competition hasn't been great. Played the best team in the state, and we're right there at the end. This team's getting better.
And really had a lot of opportunities to win that game. I mean, they had a touchdown call back late, I believe.
And this team they're clicking.
Well, and if they can some way find a way to get healthy too. I know they got a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's coming back, or obviously 44. That doesn't look good on crutches over there. I know he's a key player for
Harrison Crow.
So is number 4, Caleb Mendoza, another player.
Yep.
21, Wyatt Hofen.
Yeah.
I believe he's not playing in this game either, right?
Nope, haven't seen him. They'll go for 2. Timeout. Was the play clock running out? I think it might have been. 2-point conversion. We'll take a break. Timeout before that 2-point conversion. Let's go ahead and just keep this one right here. Then we'll take a break after the 2-point conversion attempt.
Want to check some scores?
Let's go ahead and do that. Go to the scoreboard. Tell me what you got.
Do that real quick. So hopefully I can get there fast.
Stick around at halftime. We'll have your scoring in the first half, your stats. We'll check that scoreboard again. A light schedule tonight. Most games were last night, but we got a few.
Oklahoma Bible, the game here. We always have that one.
What's the score of that one again?
30-8.
Okay. Well, nice to know.
I'll tell you what, we don't really have a lot in B. This is one of very few that we have. Big shout out to Pioneer for getting their first win last night. That was a big W for them. Over and check Class C just real quick to see if there's any scores. And we do have a Watts Oaks score, 36-24.
That's good.
Watts leads Oaks. Then we have a couple others that look like they are just starting. Bounce over to Class A. We talked about one of those Class A games. Ringling is all over Wayne, 38-0. How about this score? Tonkawa 7, Morrison 6.
Good game.
And then
good
we talked about that
down there in that district.
We talked about that Crescent Hinton. Crescent leads 41-0.
Wow. They sure got it going on in Crescent.
I know some coaches were going to head over and watch that game.
So now let's line up and go for 2. Cheatham fakes the give to Easton, throws it incomplete. Tried to find Elijah Chambers, dragging across the middle of the field at the seam right side, incomplete. So we'll take a break. 1:40 to play in the first half, 30-8. OBA on top of Ringwood. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Long drive for OBA, 14 plays, covered 72 yards, and took 6 minutes and 37 seconds off the clock. And 1:40 to play in the first half. It's now 30-8 as OBA stretches that lead again.
Balls down.
So
This will be interesting here because of field position. You're obviously going to squib this. They got Cheatham down here on the bottom, so it's coming our way. I promise you that. Little onside action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not.
Now, McGuire Arnold will kick. He's going deep into the breeze. Good kick against the wind. And now it'll be kicked out of bounds, the 5-yard line.
But
so now.
Did it not hit the player?
It did hit the player. This should be at the 5. It did not go out of bounds without help. Yeah, if Ringwood gets the ball on the 35-yard line, that's not correct. The ball hit him and carried him out of bounds. They're going to wave the flag off, which is the right call. It's a good job they can do and get together on that and make sure they get the right call made. So from the 7-yard line is where this drive will start. So the OBA, I think they have maybe 2 timeouts remaining. They may try to get the ball back here. 1st and 10 from the 5. Let's see what Ringwood decides to do here with the win, down 30-6. No, 30-8, that's right. Has time, ball caught across the 10-yard line, falling forward to the 13, and now a late flag comes in after the tackle. Conaway made the catch. Some extracurricular on the tackle, maybe. It's a 7-yard completion. They're going to possibly put more on this.
Obviously, there's any Squirtle app fans that are out there. Hobart is not playing Ringwood and did not win 107-5. Just for reference, in case anyone's wondering. So we are efforting to get that removed, and also the fan that did that will be removed from the app and never be able to use it again.
See ya, you're ejected.
You are, unless you go get yourself a new phone number, and that's expensive.
You are ejected.
So I advise anybody that wants to be funny to just remember you get kicked out of the app when you do that.
Out to the 27-yard line. So now Ringwood has some space here. 1:27 to play in the first half. He'll go deep.
Ooh, he's got a man, too.
Wide open, ball caught, running room 40. Ball caught by Hayden Hutchins. I'll take it back. It's Alex Gonzalez. And Gonzalez down to the 40-yard line. They'll hurry.
Whoa, they're going to get a guy off sides.
He'll throw again near sideline to Conaway. Conaway to the 30, down the sideline, tiptoeing down the sideline, and gets out of bounds at the 25. So 1st down and 10. Now with plenty of time, Ringwood has a chance to score here before the half.
Ooh,
that was almost picked on the right side. Eli Lichty got a great look at it. Incomplete. Rowdy Schmidt had completed his last 4 before that incompletion. That was nearly going back the other way. It's 2nd down and 10. Couple of big passing plays of 33 and 15 yards to get them down to the OBA 25-yard line in a hurry. This drive started back at their own 5. And here comes the 4th play of the drive. So Rowdy has time now, flush to his right. Uses the stiff arm to get free. Throws toward the end zone. Ball is incomplete at the goal line.
I tell you what, Schmidt's got a great arm.
On the run, rolling to his right. And that pass was intended for Noah.
Need a timeout here.
We'll take a break. 47 seconds to play in the first half. Ringwood knocking on the door, trailing 30-8. You're watching it on Squirtle.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Third down and 10. Ringwood at the OBA 25, trailing 30-8 late in the first half. Schmidt wants to throw across the middle, get it into Conaway's hands. And Conaway stays on his feet. He'll get to the 17, picking up about 8, which means he'll be 2 yards short of the first down. And the clock is rolling, 30 seconds to play. Fourth down and short. Conaway's 5th catch of the night. Pass caught. Yes, inside the 10-yard line. Noah Schmidt with the catch down to the 8.
I'd say a big credit to Schmidt. He is doing a good job of avoiding. He's been almost sacked 2 or 3 times.
So now with 16 seconds to play in the first half, Ringwood
this sure would be a big the ball back to OBA, and you have not stopped them all night.
And Rowdy just spiked it, so now it's 2nd down and goal at the 8 to stop the clock. They needed that. You've actually got Jason Luna is practicing for a field goal attempt down here, which you do not see very often in 8-man football. I would almost doubt you'll see it here, but he is down there on the sideline getting that leg loose. And he actually has a holder, Jose Navarro. So 2nd down and goal from the 8.
Timeout OBA.
Timeout OBA, yep. Let's take it with them. 16 ticks to play in the first half. It's 30-8. OBA over Ringwood, and you're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Is game time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time. This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good.
Second down and goal from the 8-yard line. The final 16 seconds of the first half is Ringwood trying to get a little closer here before they go into the locker room. Conaway flanked to the left of Rowdy Schmidt. Schmidt looking to the end zone. Ball caught. Late flag comes in late. Did he catch it? Did Noah Schmidt catch it? Yes, he did at the 1-yard line. There are 2 flags down there. Clock stops with 12 seconds to play. It'll be 3rd down and goal at the 1 without the penalty.
Do they have any timeouts left?
That's what I'm wondering. They may have to. I think they should have 1. They've not burned all 3, I don't think. They're going to spot the ball shy of the goal line at the 1. Red Devils need to be up there ready to call a play. 12 seconds to play. Should be 3rd down and goal at the 1-yard line. Not too sure what the penalties were. They're discussing that right now. Ringwood's ready to go. They're ready to get over the ball and move forward.
It looked like he may have been in the end zone.
I thought he was on a knee in front of the goal, in front of the end zone, like at the 1, which is where they spot it. I was wondering what the penalty flags were.
I think it's pass interference.
He caught the ball, so you'd wave that off, decline that, and although you could get, well, it'd be half the distance. You're better off being 3rd down and goal at the 1. Clock stop, 12 seconds to play. Now the official comes over and talks. I think if it is pass interference, Coach Bradley is discussing the best option. The best option to me is 3rd down and goal at the 1. Now the marker still says 2nd down. I believe it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Ooh,
right up the middle. Conaway, did he get in?
Nope.
Short. No. And now Ringwood will burn that timeout with 6 seconds to play. And it should be 4th down and goal at the 1. I don't think there's any way it's still 2nd down.
No, it's 4th down.
It should be 4th down. The down marker says 3rd, but I believe it's 4th. So no gain on the play by Conaway. Timeout to stop the clock, and we will have 1 play to end the first half. 6 seconds to play. I guess they score quickly, cover the yard in a couple of seconds. We may have a kickoff, but 6 ticks remaining in the first half. If you're just joining us, OBA jumped out 16-0. A couple of early touchdown runs by Judd Cheatham, 1 yard and 22 yards to make it 16-0. Ringwood answered with a long drive. Schmidt to Schmidt, the 20-yard touchdown pass. Rowdy to Noah. Made it 16-8 early in the second quarter, but Cheatham answers a 41-yard touchdown run and a 2-play drive that took 35 seconds. Just like that, it's 24-8, and then Cheatham again from 11 yards out scores to make it 30-8 late in the first half. But now Ringwood trailing by 22 has a chance to punch one in here on what should be 4th down and goal at the 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The 3rd down should be 4th. What's it saying on the scoreboard?
It says 3rd. I think it's 4th. Well, we'll see what happens right here. Snap it to Schmidt. Forward. Touchdown. Doesn't matter. 3rd down, 4th down, touchdown Ringwood. So that will make it 30-14 and keeps Ringwood in this ball game.
And that was a great answer for Ringwood. Obviously, it had the costly turnover that gave OBA some points, and you really need to keep yourself within a couple scores here in this game just because you've had so many issues trying to stop OBA so far.
So they'll go for 2. Chance to get it to a 14-point game. Right now, you're down by 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. OBA will get the football to start the 3rd quarter, but now delay a game. Play clock ran out, so now it will have to be from 5 yards further back. The 2-point conversion try will come from the 7.5. or the 8-yard line. These last 2 minutes of this first half have taken forever. So now the 2-point conversion from 5 yards further back. Schmidt rolling right. Rowdy trying to get to the sideline and gets into the end zone for 2. That'll make it 30-16. And there are still 2 seconds remaining in the first half, so we will have a kickoff. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
How about that for a drive, Adam Dieselhorst? 9 plays, 95 yards in 1 minute and 38 seconds. 1-yard run by Rowdy Schmidt. He gets the 2-point conversion. 2 seconds to play in the first half. It's 30-16. And we will have a ball game going into the second half as Ringwood is hanging in here. That was a huge drive for them because OBA is getting the ball to start the third quarter. They needed to capitalize, and they took over in the shadow of their own goalposts and a couple of big plays, got it down the field.
I mean, they had to have a score there.
Yeah,
that was huge.
So Luna will tee it off at the 40-yard line. With the wind angling toward the near sideline and out of bounds, so now no time runs off the clock, and OBA will have it at the 35. And they've got one play.
I think they're going to make them kick it again.
That's an option as well from 5 yards back. Yeah, they want to get
chance to have Cheatham
get the
return
ball
it.
in the hands of Judge Cheatham. If he could take it to the house.
Yeah, they need to move him up because he ain't kicking it that far.
No. Standing down there, as you say, you can't see it quite there. He's standing back inside his 15-yard line. Now Luna kick it from 5 yards further back.
They're going to have, it looks like Schmidt's going to come in and kick. Probably just going to squib it is what I'm guessing.
Yep, Rowdy Schmidt will kick it this time. And it hits an up man and then is covered by OBA, but the half will come to an end. 30-16 our score, a 14-point ball game. OBA has led all the way, but Ringwood is hanging in. It's halftime. We'll take a break. We'll come back with your stats, your scoring from the first half, and we'll check that Squirtle scoreboard a little later on as well. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then Next Gen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. Next Gen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Electricity, that's what we've been about since 1936. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. But over the years, it's become more than that. It's about powering our neighbors' heating in the winter, keeping the lights on at the ball field, and keeping your phones charged to capture those special moments. We are proud to be part of your community. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
It's the game of the week from Ringwood High School tonight. Tom Nelson with you at halftime. OBA on top of the Red Devils by a score of 30-16. Let's go back and recap the first half for you. First of all, the scoring. And after an A 3-and-out for Ringwood to start the ball game. OBA took over on their own 29-yard line, moved 6 plays, covered 71 yards in 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Judd Cheatham scored from 1 yard out. He got the 2-point conversion run with 6:45 to play in the first quarter. OBA on top by a score of 8-0. Ringwood gets the football back, puts together a first down, and gets the ball out near midfield. They go for it on 4th down. Actually, it was a fake punt, and they came up empty, which gave the ball to OBA on the Ringwood 48-yard line. Did not take them long. They score in 2 plays in 32 seconds, and it was Judd Cheatham from 22 yards out. Then he got the 2-point conversion pass from Cheatham to Chambers, and that made the score 16-0 with 4:45 to play in the first quarter. Ringwood need to answer. They did. They took over on the ensuing kickoff on their own 29-yard line, put together a long drive, 14 plays, covered 71 yards, and 6 minutes and 41 seconds from late in the first quarter until the 9-minute mark, actually 9:59 mark of the second quarter. So 14 plays, 71 yards, and 6:41. It was a 20-yard touchdown pass from the Schmitz. It was Noah catching the pass from Rowdy, and the 2-point conversion run by Rowdy Schmidt made it 16-8, 9:59 to play in the first half. A quick answer for OBA. They score in 2 plays in 57 yards in 35 seconds. It was Judd Cheatham scoring from 41 yards out. He got the 2-point conversion run. That made the score 24-8 with 9:18 to play in the first half. Ringwood took over at the OBA 45-yard line and then turned the ball over. They turned the ball over, and Ringwood or OBA took the ball over on their own 28-yard line and scored 14 plays, 72 yards in 6 minutes and 37 seconds. And with 1:40 to play, it was 30-8 as Cheatham scored from 11 yards out. The 2-point conversion pass was no good. Ringwood needed a drive to end the first half. They got it. 9 plays, 95 yards in 1 minute and 38 seconds. And it was Rowdy Schmidt scoring from 1 yard out. He got the 2-point conversion run with 2 seconds to play in the first half. And we are at the half. The score, OBA 30 and Ringwood 16. We'll take a break. Your stats are coming up. You're watching the game of the week, and we're glad to bring it to you on Squirtle.tv.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Halftime in Ringwood on the game of the week. The Trojans from OBA on top of the Red Devils, 30-16. Some of the numbers from the first half. First of all, for the homestanding Ringwood Red Devils, on the ground, 15 carries for 62 yards rushing as a team, averaging 4.1 yards a carry on the ground. And it's Rowdy Schmidt, the quarterback, leading the way, 10 carries for 54 yards. Cody Conaway, 3 carries for 3 yards. And Alex Gonzalez, 2 carries for 5 yards. 15 for 62 on the ground. Through the air, Rowdy Schmidt is 12 of 19 passing for 144 yards. He's thrown 1 touchdown, no picks. And Noah Schmidt with 3 catches, including a 20-yard touchdown pass. Alex Gonzalez, a couple of catches, his longest a 33-yarder. Cody Conaway with 5 first-half catches, including his longest a 15. And then Aaron Anderson had a catch for 13 yards. So 62 on the ground, 144 through the air. And Ringwood ran 34 offensive plays for 206 yards. That is 6.1 yards per play. For OBA, on the ground, 22 rushes for 201 yards on the ground in the first half. It's 9.1 yards a carry. Doing the bulk of the work, Judd Cheatham. 15 carries, 148 yards rushing. He also has multiple rushing touchdowns, 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Wait a second. Does he have 4? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 rushing touchdowns. I want to make sure I got that right. And so Cheatham leads the way on the ground. Ian Easton has 6 carries for 52 yards. And so 22 for 201 on the ground. Through the air, they didn't have to do it much. 1 pass, 1 for 1 for 51 yards. It was from Cheatham to Elijah Chambers. 23 offensive plays, 252 yards of total offense, averaging 11 yards a play. And on the scoreboard, OBA leads Ringwood 30-16. We'll take a break. Second half is coming up, and you're watching it on the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then Next Gen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. Next Gen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Halftime in Ringwood. Glad to be with you tonight at Gary Chris Field. My first broadcast here, which is surprising because I've been at every football stadium in this area except for Ringwood. Finally breaking it in tonight here in the press box.
You made it.
Great situation. Been a great night for football, and so far, so good on the ball game. 30-16 our score. Now OBA will get the football with the 14-point lead to start the second half. Huge drive for them to kind of keep the momentum going. They let Ringwood crawl back into it, that long quick drive to end the first half to make it interesting. But for OBA, they've got to come out of the locker room, put the ball in the hands of Judd Cheatham. He's got 148 yards rushing in the first half and 4 rushing touchdowns. So been pretty darn impressive so far.
I mean, I think if you're Ringwood, you've had a couple of your own offensive possessions cut short by penalties and mistakes. And if you're OBA, we obviously know what the recipe for success is for them. Number 10.
Yep.
Keep it in his hands.
OBA will have the wind in the third quarter, and Judd Cheatham will stand at his 20-yard line as Ringwood's Jason Luna will kick into it.
And the wind has definitely died down.
It has died. It's not like it was.
Still blowing.
But yeah, down to 61 degrees last time I checked. I think we might have been down into the 50s, the high 50s possibly. Let me see here real quick. It is definitely football weather. Short kick, hits the ground, picked up on the bounce. Here comes Liam Berry, turning it up the field, and he'll get out near midfield. Nice return by the sophomore Liam Berry. 56 degrees right now. Gavin Gerhardt, or Daniel Gerhardt, excuse me, with the tackle on special teams.
He must have a family member.
You heard it.
Because she was pumped.
So first down and 10, the line of scrimmage to the 47-yard line, just shy of midfield for OBA. Just underway here in the third quarter. Judd Cheatham, 148 yards rushing and 4 rushing touchdowns in the first half. And don't be surprised if they just keep it coming, love, as Casey and the Sunshine Band used to say so eloquently. He wants to throw this time for the second time tonight. And the pass, I think pass interference, what they're going to call right here. Although I really thought that Anderson had pretty good position.
I think they're going to call a hold as he was coming out. Anderson grabbed a hold of Chambers. I think he just was late throwing the flag.
Got it, okay. Only the second time that OBA's tried to throw the football tonight. Might work out okay for him. It is defensive holding. The 10-yard penalty will be first down. The ball across midfield now to the 43-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Boy, they made that great run a year ago, 13-1. Had a chance to call their last win, or they smoked Dewar in the state semifinals or state quarterfinals at Cashin before they went to Sealing or got beat by Sealing the next week in Alva. Right side, there goes Cheatham on his feet, run out of bounds, but a nice gain again.
Great blocking up front.
Yep.
Big time credit for the Trojans up front. And speaking of wind, that game against Sealing, the wind in that game was on a whole different level. Never seen anything like it. Big old cold front blew through, and it blew 50 to 60 miles an hour the whole time. It was insane.
And it was Alva, so Northwest Oklahoma's going to blow. It's all coming in from Kansas. 1st down and 10. The 28. Cheatham will follow Easton around the corner, bust into the clear, and see you later. No flags. Touchdown. 5 rushing touchdowns for Judd Cheatham as he scores from 28 yards out. And that'll make it 36-16. Can't stop him. Cannot stop him. As he's getting up there and sniffing the 200-yard mark rushing early in the third quarter. Put the ball in the hands of number 10. They'll do that right there. And he will angle toward the end zone and get in virtually untouched.
Very good blocking.
Keeping his uniform clean. 38-16 the score. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.tv. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Quick striking OBA Trojans took them 20 seconds to score. 3 plays, 53 yards. Judd Cheatham from 28 yards out. And for good measure, he gets the 2-point conversion. 11:33 to play in the third quarter. Now 38-16 Trojans. And Ringwood will get the football for the first time here in the second half.
Ooh.
Caden Hutchins picks up the bounce, and he's tackled immediately. And from the 30-yard line, that is where Ringwood will scrimmage from. 1st down and 10. Ringwood next week on the road at Pond Creek Hunter, which is why Tanner Bowman's here somewhere. He is scouting. A lot of coaches here tonight because they all played last night.
That is correct.
A couple of weeks, they host Garber, then at Cherokee to finish the regular season. Rowdy Schmidt has a man. Over the wrong shoulder, Blake Palmer looking to his left. The ball is over the right shoulder, incomplete. Rowdy Schmidt was 12 of 19 passing for 144 yards and a touchdown in that first half. Got a feeling down 38-16. He's going to throw it even more than that here in the second half as they try to crawl back into this ball game. They have got to score every time and do something. Let me see here. Nope, they've not been able to do it. They've not been able to get a stop. OBA has scored every possession they've had the ball. Option, pitch at left side. Trying to find some running room is Alex Gonzalez. Not a whole lot there. Out to the 35-yard line, picking up about 5 or so. Judd Cheatham on the stop.
Something to keep an eye on Ringwood offensively. Conaway does not look like he is going to be well enough to play in the second half. He's
not in there right now, and he's on the sideline, and his body language is not great.
He was trying to put weight on that thing.
Yeah.
We saw that right before the half, that play right before they scored, before half, he bagged it back up again.
We talked about earlier, he missed a couple of games ago. He missed the Canton game. 3rd down and 6. Rowdy chased. Incomplete. I think he might have had his arm hit. As coming in there and putting the heat on him was Elijah Chambers. So now 4th down and 6. Less than a minute into the 3rd quarter. And if Ringwood does not convert here, OBA can start a second possession in the first minute of the 3rd quarter. That snowball is beginning to roll downhill for the road team, the Trojans, tonight. 4th down and 6, they'll go for it. Schmidt going deep. Has a man, it's Noah. And the pass incomplete. Breaking it up is Andrew Campbell. And OBA will take over. Good field position for the Trojans. They'll take over at the Ringwood 35. This will be their best starting field position of the night. And this drive starts with 11:03 to play in the 3rd quarter. They're up 38-16, looking for more. Put the man in motion from one tight to the other. Cheatham wants to throw. Now he'll look for running room, and he has it. 1st down and more. Far sideline, finally tripped up inside the 10. Wow. He wanted to throw. Nothing was there. Took off to his right.
I'll be honest with you. Not a bad play. Is just, taking a snap and kind of letting everything clear out, letting him run.
Looks like he's down to the 11-yard line. So again on that play of 24.
Is he closing in on 200 yards?
That probably put him over 200 right there. I'll figure it up here in a second. That put him right there. Yeah, Cheatham looking for some room.
Goodness.
He busts free and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow, how does that happen? He was dead to rights.
Did you see him shake the linebacker that came up?
Never dead to rights.
Oh, my goodness. He is tough in open field.
Wow. That'll make it 44-16. That is his 6th rushing touchdown of the night as he scores from 11 yards out. 1 yard, 22 yards, 41, 11, 28, and 11 on the touchdown runs. That's 6 touchdowns. And during the break, I'll figure out his numbers. He'll take the snap.
Has he scored every 2-point conversion too?
And I believe he's done that as well. 46-16. We'll take a break and be right back. And we'll figure up the rushing numbers for Mr. Cheatham when we come back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Electricity. That's what we've been about since 1936. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. But over the years, it's become more than that. It's about powering our neighbors' heating in the winter, keeping the lights on at the ball field, and keeping your phones charged to capture those special moments. We are proud to be part of your community. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture. When you
2 plays, 35 yards, 17 seconds. Cheatham from 11 yards out. There's the numbers for you. And this one, 19 carries, 226 rushing yards, and 6 touchdowns for Judd Cheatham. And Ringwood gets another chance with the football. Returned by Hayden Hutchins out across the 25-yard line. They'll start first down and 10 at the 28. We're seeing something special here tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the drive will start with 10:40 to play. We've seen 2 touchdowns, 3 possessions, and only a minute and 20 seconds to run off the clock.
Goodness. Well, OBA scoring so quick, and Ringwood's first 2 possessions, they've thrown the ball a bunch. So the clock's getting stopped.
Yeah, OBA has scored on a 2-play drive in 32 seconds, a 2-play drive in 35 seconds. First down, trying to find some running room and trying to, I would say, milk the clock a minute into the third quarter as Rowdy Schmidt pick up 3. Beckman with the stop. We'll give him 4. Out across the 30-yard line to the 33. We'll give him 5. At Pond Creek Hunter for Ringwood next week. That'll be a big ball game for playoff positioning in B2. Now Rowdy. Nick Beckman slowed him down, but I think it was coming in to clean him up was Eli Lichty. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So that'll bring up third down and 5. Yeah, without Cody Conaway, that's a big weapon.
Yep.
Who's not playing in this ball game right now. And against a team like OBA, you need all your weapons. So third down and 5 from the 33-yard line, most likely 2-down territory again. As Ringwood down 46-16.
Flare pass there. Yeah,
nope, he's going across the middle and through it past his intended receiver. Jason Luna, I believe. No, it's Blake Palmer. Palmer, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Schmidt's going to be kicking himself when he's watching film tomorrow because he had Alex Gonzalez up top for probably enough to get a first down.
On the flat, yep, with running room. Eric Bradley, we talked about him early in the ball game, head coach for Ringwood, his second year here. 9-9 in his second year. He's going to fall to 9-10 under 500, but pretty good run at Wowoka for 4 years, 25 wins and 19 losses. 4th down play and a sack. Taken down, that's Elijah Chambers with the sack of Rowdy Schmidt back at the 25-yard line, and that is where OBA will take over.
And that was great coverage in the secondary for OBA, so credit them.
So the Trojans take over, leading 46-16. First down and 10 at the Ringwood 25-yard line. This drive will start with 9:07 to play in the third.
Maybe sweep this way towards us.
Short side?
Yep.
No. He wants to throw it again. Looking left. Had a man for a moment. Now throws toward the end zone.
Wow.
Caught, touchdown. Elijah Chambers got behind the defender pretty good coverage, but Elijah Chambers just reached over and picked it off and got it, took it into the end zone.
Well, Cheatham kind of waited on it. I thought maybe he was going to tuck it and run. He just waited till Chambers got some space, threw a good ball.
They tried to pass earlier. They're second to the ball game. There was a penalty. The pass, whatever it was. I think Judge Cheatham wants to throw the football one. Let me complete a pass here. He did it for a touchdown. 25-yard touchdown pass. So now he's run for 6 and thrown for a touchdown. Chambers' second catch of the night. I bet he tries to run this 2-point conversion in too. There you go.
Gonna get it.
Nice block on the end. Eli Lichty got his man on the end, made it easy. Score now 54-16. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve. Born and raised in
Short drive. They've been short. That's even shorter. One play. 9 seconds, 25-yard touchdown pass. Judd Cheatham to Elijah Chambers. Cheatham, another 2-point conversion run. So he has, let's figure out the numbers here. Let's see. He has 6 touchdowns rushing, and then let's see. 1 2-point conversion, 2 2-point conversions, 3, 4, 5 2-point conversions. So 6 times 6 is 36. 5 times 2 is 10. He scored 42 points tonight. And then he threw a touchdown pass, which I'm not even giving him credit for.
He's had a night.
He's had a night. So Ringwood now, last 2 drives, they've gone for it on 4th down. They've got nothing going here in the second half since the break.
Well, and they had a lot of momentum scoring before half, and man, that has all been just pulled out of it. And they look drained.
They do.
And defeated almost. Oh.
And the kick chased down inside the 5-yard line, picked up by Hayden Hutchins, and then he is buried at the 10. Boy, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, and Hutchins has had a hard time receiving those kicks. He's bobbled about 3 or 4 different kicks so far tonight.
When everything that can go wrong will go wrong. That's what's happening right now with the Ringwood Red Devils. This drive will start from their own 10-yard line with 8 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. OBA has scored 3 touchdowns in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. It was 30-14 at the half. Now 30-16 at the half. Now 54-16.
What was the score last year, this game?
It was very close to this. It was 56-14. So Schmidt to throw. Has time. Near side ball caught. Out of bounds. That should be a first down. It's caught by Jose Navarro. So the gain from the 10-yard line out to the 20. It'll be a first down. Schmidt will throw again. Out into the flat. Try to find some running room now for Alex Gonzalez. He's been pretty quiet tonight. He'll get the first down, though. Out across the 30-yard line, picking up about 12. They'll mark him at the 31, so a gain of 11. Another first down. For Gonzalez, his third catch of the night. He had 24 catches coming in. Schmidt looks for the near side now. It's off the shoulder pad of Gonzalez, incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. What are we thinking about for next week, or what are you thinking about? Because I think I'm out. I'm going on vacation.
We have already confirmed Marlowe at Sulphur. And we've got a couple other options out there that we're working on, but we know we're doing that one for sure. And we have one great network game. We have Chandler and Jones. Jones at Chandler.
Yes.
That'll be another great game. We're going to let them cover that.
Chandler's impressive. Second and 10. Across the middle. Boy, that ball was in the hands of Noah Schmidt, and he was sandwiched and couldn't reel it in. Now third down and 10. This ball game has really gotten away from Ringwood here in the early third quarter. 3 straight short, quick, or not really short touchdown drives, but quick touchdown drives. 53 yards, 35 yards, and 25 yards. Something you only see in a small town high school football. The game is delayed by somebody turning their headlights on.
Looks like they're leaving. They're backing up. So
they'll be out of here in no time.
Got a headlight warning.
We always talk about like the food choices on Squirtle games. I have not eaten over here in a while, but the little convenience store down on Main Street here in Ringwood has the best breakfast burritos.
They have great. There's a couple of great little Mexican spots.
Vanessa's
restaurants
is over here.
Yep.
Vanessa's is good.
Mm-hmm. There's a Jiffy Trip down the corner. You can get some Jiffy Trip food.
Third down and 10. Out in the flat near side, get it in Gonzalez's hands, and he'll be wrestled out of bounds here after a gain of about 6 or so.
They're going to be about 5 short.
Yeah. So 5-yard gain to the 36-yard line. It's kind of like got, what would it be, Major County and Alfalfa County's Mall of America here on the north side of town. You've got the Dollar General across the street from the Family Dollar Tree combo. They are really living it up here in Ringwood. They've got all the shopping in the areas.
A lot of economic growth.
Yeah. So now fourth down.
Got a man. Good catch.
Did he make the catch? Did he get his foot down? He did. That's a nice catch on the near sideline. The Schmitz hook up. Rowdy to Noah. Move the chains. First down. Across midfield down to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 21. Ringwood trying to make something happen here in the third quarter. Just over 7 minutes to play. Pump fake. Near sideline. Looks for Noah again. Good coverage by Liam Berry. I know Liam's daddy. I bet he's proud.
I think Liam and Noah may be summer baseball teammates.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know Liam plays a lot of summer baseball. So second down and 10. Stepping up in the pocket across the middle. Ball caught. 25-20. 15 to the 10. To the 5 and a touchdown for the Ringwood Red Devils, Jose Navarro. 43-yard touchdown. The catch and the run by Jose Navarro. And that'll make it 54-22. "43-yard hookup, second touchdown pass of the night for Rowdy Schmidt. For Navarro, his second catch of the night. They pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and moved the ball down the field and scored a touchdown.
Well, Schmidt's been great all night.
Yeah.
You know, he's been pressured a bunch and had some drops, and Just really throws a good ball. Another great play there for a touchdown.
2-point conversion. Smith across, deflected away. Getting a hand on it. Who else but Judd Cheatham? 2-point conversion, no good. 6:53 to play in the third quarter. Now 54-22. You're watching it on the Squirtle Game of the Week.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Now, Ringwood's down big in this ball game, now 54-22, but their last two touchdown drives, 95 yards and 90 yards. This latest one, 8 plays, 90 yards in a minute 57. Rowdy Schmidt hits Jose Navarro on the 43-yard touchdown hookup. And they try the onside kick, which will give the ball to OBA just near midfield. And OBA has not been turned away from the end zone yet tonight.
Going to get a heavy dose of number 10.
The drive will start in OBA territory at the 49. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you from Ringwood tonight. Ella Sunken, our producer engineer, and Camden Billy, the pride of Thomas, Oklahoma, the Thomas Terriers. Outside in the cold, relatively cold. It's cold for us because we haven't had it cold yet.
Now we got Cheatham out here on the outside. Why not get a receiving touchdown too?
Across the 40-yard line and running a bounds inside the 35. That is his first catch of the night. And Liam Berry with his first pass completion. So they'll mark it inside the 35-yard line at the 33. Which is a gain of 18. First and 10. Liam Berry's a sophomore. He'll hand off to Cheatham on the jet sweep to the right side. Cheatham hesitates for a moment, then just takes off. Wow. Just picking his way, gets down to the 10.
That was a heck of a run.
Amazing stuff.
He's so patient. Waits, finds the spots, and then explodes. He's explosive. You know, he's not like super fast. He's just very explosive.
Mark him out of bounds at the 13, so he gains 20 more. His daddy is the athletic director at OBA. Very proud. Now 246 yards rushing tonight. Can he get rushing touchdown number 7?
Nope.
This is Easton, who will take it to the house. And Easton, as he went into the end zone, just trucked Adam Anderson, and Anderson had to be helped to his feet. Just trucked him into the end zone. 60-22.
Lots of points.
Lots of points tonight.
Lots of offense. That was Easton.
Yeah, Easton now, that's his 7th carry for 65 yards rushing, his first touchdown of the night. He becomes the first Trojan to score a rushing touchdown other than Judd Cheatham. I bet Judd gets the 2-point conversion here.
Yep, coming at us.
Left side, nobody home. 6:33 to play in the third quarter. It is now 62-22. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
We are back. And the kick return fumbled and now picked up. Looking for some running room is Hayden Hutchins. And Hutchins out across the 25-yard line to the 27, which is where Ringwood will take over first down and 10. And during the break, I tell you, some drama in the press box up here as 2 very lethargic Wasps just made an appearance. Where have they been all night? I don't know. They just popped up during the timeout. And, of course, me being the hero, I slapped mine over onto Ella. And now Adam has got the duty to try to kill the Wasp on top of the computer. So the drive starts first down and 10 from the 27-yard line. 6:25 to play in the third quarter. Rowdy Schmidt going deep. Has a man down here. Navarro incomplete. Oh, I think you got him. He's still alive after you crunched him. That's impressive. We're sorry, dude. You've made it all summer long, but you're not going to make it past tonight.
He's a yellow jacket. There's a special place in my heart.
Yeah, that'll give me the have to check have to check the Kingfisher score at the next break. Speaking of Yellow Jackets or Wasps or whatever it is. Oh, that's my highlighter pen. Second down and 10. Incomplete. Take my word for it. The most interesting stuff going on in this ball game just happened right now in the press box, and I tried to give it to you, give you the play-by-play there. It's third down and 10 after a couple of incomplete passes. I got one of them out. I think I threw him on the coaches out front. And then he's the lucky one because the other one is no longer with us. Third down and 10.
Where did they come from?
I don't know. That's the first time I'd seen them all night. Picked off. Interception. Liam Berry going back the other way. Daddy will be proud. That's the first interception thrown tonight by Rowdy Schmidt. Second turnover tonight for Ringwood. And OBA can feel it now. We're in a situation 62-22. They put it in the end zone. We're going home. They will take over at the Ringwood 33. Their fans across the way are anticipating the start of the drive back east, 19 miles to Enid.
They better get this plan.
Berry's at quarterback.
Got it off.
He'll roll to his right and run. Now flag flies. There's a hold over there on the far side as he was tackled by Gonzalez. This one's coming back.
Berry still picks up about 14 yards.
Yeah, he did. I mean, usually it's just one Wasp. We had 2 just pop up at the same time.
There were 3, actually.
Oh
one of them flew out as the other 2 fell. So I've never seen you move that fast.
I apologize, Ella. Just flipping that Wasp over onto you.
Yeah, then
I'm
Tom
sorry.
threw it on Ella.
I did.
I mean,
That'll go down in Squirtle lore. Penalty went against. I didn't see what it was.
It was hold.
Ringwood. It was
they held Cheatham. Yeah,
a defensive holding. Okay, so it's 10-yard penalty down to the 20-yard line.
Man, I just saw that Kingfisher score. They lost 14-10.
Oh my gosh. So timeout on the field. We'll take a break. Come right back and clean up Wasp guts. 5:42 to play, third quarter. 62-22 our score. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395.
OBA has not been held out of the end zone. They score now. They can send everybody home. To the end zone, over the head of his intended receiver, Eli Lichty, as Liam Berry sailed it a little bit. Ball resting at the 20-yard line. It's second down and 10. 62-22. Do the math. It's a 40-point game.
Touchdown ends it.
45-point mercy rule. If you'd have told me 6.5 minutes ago on Game Time that we would be in this situation, I wouldn't have believed it. It was 30-16 at the half.
I would not have believed it.
This time it's Cheatham.
Oh, goodness.
He wants to break free. Heads to the end zone. Ball game. Touchdown number 7. 20-yard touchdown run by Judd Cheatham.
I don't think they know the math.
That's it.
Yeah, the officials don't know the math.
68-22.
Or they do, and they're just like casually walking off the field.
So before I do the stats in the post-game show, let's just tell you that Judd Cheatham scored rushing touchdowns from 1, 22, 41, 11, 28, 11, 20, and 20. 7 touchdowns. There we go. 7 rushing touchdowns tonight. And a passing touchdown as well. Final score, 68-22. We'll take a break and put a wrap on this one. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Putting the wraps on our game of the week here in Ringwood tonight, the Oklahoma Bible Academy Trojans knock off Ringwood 68-22. The ball game ends at the 5:27 mark of the third quarter on the 45-point mercy rule. As OBA came out in the third quarter, they were intent on getting their fall break started ASAP. Led 30-16 at the half. Outscored Ringwood in the first half, basically 6.5 minutes of the third quarter. Outscored them 38-6, and they win 68-22. It was 30-16 at the half. The second half scoring, after we recap the halftime scoring, we won't do that again, but Judd Cheatham scored from 28 yards out, 27 seconds into the third quarter to make it 38-16. Ringwood went for third 3 and out, gave the ball back to OBA at the Ringwood 35-yard line. Cheatham scored from 11 yards out, ran the 2-point conversion in as well. 10:46 to play, third quarter, now 46-16. 3 and out for Ringwood. OBA gets it back, short field again at the Ringwood 25, and it was a 25-yard touchdown pass this time from Judd Cheatham to Eliza Chambers. Cheatham got the 2-point conversion run, made it 54-16. Ringwood showed some life, put together a 8-play, 90-yard drive in a minute 57 and a 43-yard touchdown pass from Schmidt to Jose Navarro. Rowdy Schmidt to Jose Navarro.